The three main points was the news that the WWE are having Bray Wyatt release Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. And I know that Luke Harper is ready to go off and be on his own. He's got a good look about him. He's a good wrestler. And there may be steps going forward with him. We can see that. I can compliment that. But Eric Rowan, I've said this before, and so other wrestling fans, this leaves Eric Rowan on his own. And even though he's a big guy, he's not really been the focus point on this family. It's only been that video package where it looks like the WWE are going to give him a chance. But right now, I don't feel split all three up is going to benefit them. Maybe they're splitting them up and Eric Rowan and Luke Harper will stay together. Or maybe they just separate all three of them. But now Bray Wyatt will be on his own. Yes, he could quite easily make another faction, but it's not actually the Wyatt family if he's not got the original members. So if he becomes a singles competitor, as much as he's got the character behind him, a few odd feuds and wins, I don't think we've seen enough from Bray to believe that he's going to be safe going forward on his own. And I'm going to still support Bray and hope that the WWE have a prolonged idea for all three of them. But if not, I think Bray's going to get this odd throw-in feud, throw-in match, and he's not going to be the talent that should be grown in the WWE. With his character, with the way he's been changed from Husky Harris to Bray Wyatt, the WWE should really be concentrating on him. But how do I feel about the three of them splitting up? The video packages have got me excited. Seeing Luke Harper go off on his own has got me interested. Eric Rowan, I'm still holding on to my thoughts on that. Bray Wyatt, I'm just hoping the WWE does continue to give Bray Wyatt the concentration he deserves. The next thing, and something the WWE should be using more often, is the surprise factor. Because things get leaked so easily and often in the WWE, and yes, once you've read it, you may want to see it actually happen, but getting the thought in people's minds that anything could happen in the WWE at any moment, at any time, leaves people probably wanting to watch more. Like, no one expected The Rock to return on this Raw and to step into the ring with Rusev. He didn't come back to tease a match against Brock Lesnar, Triple H, Kane, Orton, Seth Rollins. He came back into the ring with Rusev. And if this does lead to a match, to a feud, the money may be leading more on towards The Rock winning because he's faced John Cena. He's had all these high quality matches before. But the fact of the matter is, he's returned. He's surprised us. He stepped in the ring with a growing talent. He had a good jokey time with him. Gave us entertainment. And if this does lead to a match, it's Rusev in a match against a high quality name. I'm not sure how they're going to bounce off each other. It'll be more The Rock insulting Rusev and Lana doing most of the talking, even though they're allowing Rusev to throw in a few words. So I could accept that Rock's probably win this, unless it's a DQ finish and Rusev obviously takes The Rock out. But I'm going to see how this progresses. I feel that the names like The Rock, Chris Jericho's, Brock Lesnar should be benefiting the newer talent, the younger talent. So for this, at first I don't really see these two bouncing off each other, but it is a match, a moment of something that I want to see how the WWE build on it. Moments like this, WWE, leaves us surprised and us wanting more. So I think this segment, the jokes between Rock and Lana, Rusev stepping in, was good for Raw. And lastly, the feud being built up between Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose and John Cena. The way that Seth Rollins was talking in the opener, being all cocky, loving the fact that he's a marked man, loving the attention that he's getting, he has the full right to be. And this character, this confidence is what it should be like. He's got the authority by his side. He's got the briefcase by his side. He's pretty much able to go into the ring and say what he wants, knowing he's backed up. But when John Cena and Ambrose comes out to attack him, Seth Rollins continues to just run off. And I don't agree with this booking for him. And the night gets worse, I feel, because the night, we all know that Raw started to go sour, started to get boring, started to get complaints, things that you got matches, but you didn't really feel the enjoyment of Raw, like I said at the beginning of this video. So what did the WWE do? Let's throw out Dean Ambrose. Let's throw out John Cena. It's like these two are not in the actual feud. The feud that fans are wanting to see is Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. So having John Cena coming out and Dean Ambrose threatening to knock each other out and teasing so much of a feud between these two, yes, it's possibly what comes next after Seth Rollins, and they should all combine this into one, and this is how things are going to end. But I just don't agree with it, because it's John Cena stepping into a feud that was going so perfectly well without him. And then from there, you have Dean Ambrose do the right thing here and walk out on John Cena, leaving John Cena to go in a 3-on-1 handicap match against the Authority. But fans who know the WWE's logic knew how this was going to turn out. When Super Cena's getting his ass kicked eventually, you have Dean Ambrose run in to save the day. And after John Cena and Dean Ambrose clean house, we get the news at the end that there's going to be a match at Hell in a Cell in a normal singles match between John Cena and Dean Ambrose, and the winner gets to face Seth Rollins later in the night in a Hell in a Cell. I'd be all for this. It's just the fact that WWE feel the need to include John Cena now instead of having John Cena come in at a later point to take on either Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose. It's all getting involved too quickly, in my opinion, and taking away my enjoyment of the feud between the two guys I actually want to see in a feud. Maybe it's the WWE's way of having John Cena get a match at Hell in a Cell and then for Dean Ambrose to win. I wish. Please don't have John Cena knock Dean Ambrose down, because Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins is the feud we want to see. But I'm glad that the show finished with Ambrose taking down John Cena. Dean Ambrose looking good at the end of Raw. The newer talent, the younger talent looking good at the end of Raw over John Cena. Let's hope the same thing happens at Hell in a Cell. But anyway, YouTubers, sorry for the late video, but please share your thoughts in the comment section below. I've enjoyed talking about these three topics. Share your thoughts. Until next time, thank you again for watching this video, and goodbye.